Look, I'm gonna have to be real with you. I've been trying to make this video for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I haven't been able to find my voice. It's not just creative block or a writer's block or whatever you want to call it. I've been struggling, and although my normal state is love and light and a lot of exclamation points at the end of my sentences, I haven't been feeling that of late. I'm in a difficult season of life, and with the weird energies happening cosmically, I'm sure a lot of you, especially Lightworkers, are feeling that right now. And this video is not necessarily going to be a how-to. It's how I'm trying to work through some depression, something that's been plaguing me on and off my entire life, and that I'm really struggling through right now. The good news is I am very well supported. I have an incredible team. My family's here with me. My work has been incredible. And so I have had the benefit of being able to take a sabbatical so that I can rest, recharge, refuel, and try to rebuild my resiliency after difficult years. But I'm finding that even with the time off, it's been not as expected. The enthusiasm I started the beginning of my summer with has quickly been replaced by heaviness, fatigue, low moods, and complete lack of energy or enthusiasm about most things. And while I've enjoyed all of the time that I've been able to spend with my kids this summer, I still feel like all of the things that I had hoped to achieve and all of the things that I've wanted to do with you and this channel and the community, none of that has come to fruition, and I feel like I'm failing myself, I'm failing you, my family, my mission. And that's a really heavy thing, but I'm slowly trying to work through that. And part of the reason I haven't been able to release my next video as I had wanted to is because the tone of my previous videos just don't fit the season of my life and where I am right now. And trying to have an uplifting conversation about herbal teas and chakra cleansings, when right now I'm having a hard time putting one foot in front of the other, just would sound completely inauthentic. And so that's not what this video is. This video is me allowing myself to be vulnerable, allowing myself to be uncomfortable on camera, sharing deeply personal things, because this is my reality. And for some Lightworkers, this is your reality too. And I want you to know that we're not broken or a failure in being in this space. And while I haven't felt as connected to spirit as I normally have in the past, as my intuition hasn't been as sharp as it had, and I haven't had the energy to engage in my spiritual practice. Most days, not at all, and other times, begrudgingly or feeling out of obligation. Is this low mood a sign of spiritual attack, of low vibrations, of poor spiritual hygiene? Could be. Maybe. I'm not sensing that right now. But where I can, I say a prayer. I acknowledge my spirits. I ask for their help. I give myself a Reiki cleansing. And in the moment, I feel better. But we are a trinity, a mind, a body, and a soul. And taking care of each of them is definitely important. Nourishing ourselves with clean, healthy foods, movement and rest for our bodies, spiritual practices that replenish us and make us feel connected, and practices for the mind, which include compassion, self-care, love, rest, of letting go of ego and control, which is where I'm struggling right now. And in this short moment of clarity, I just wanted to share that it's okay. It's all right. Being a light worker and being spiritual doesn't mean being on and serving all the time. It also means taking care of yourself. It means acknowledging reality as it is and not as we would want it to be. That's the one I struggle with the most. It's about allowing. It's about dancing in this liminal space between aspiration and reality, and trying to thread that needle, knowing when to pause and when to accelerate. And in this season, my gut is telling me, or rather, let's say it's spirit, that's telling me this is the time to pause, the time to integrate. And if you're not feeling, as right now I'm not feeling that there's much of anything left to give externally, let alone internally, then so be it for now, for today. And let us be grateful when and where we have the possibility to take a breather, as uncomfortable as it can be, not feeling at your best, not feeling like yourself. And this moment of integration is necessary. Rest is necessary. And it's not one that we're often allowed, at least not in North America, to acknowledge or to take. I can think of a variety of names. I would have called myself in an earlier life words I've heard others call people who need a break, people who don't seem to meet the expectations, but those are low vibration energies. And so I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to let the feelings flow through, but I won't hold them. What I will hold on to is the knowing that tomorrow can be better. It's the knowing that this is the rest stop, the pit stop before we take on the next leg of our mission. And the wisdom that I'm gaining is that it's not a sprint. It's also not a marathon. It's a journey with legs and milestones and pitfalls and sometimes getting turned around a few times. And so I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be seen right now and for giving me grace as I figure out the next steps of my journey, as I integrate this period, as I let the energies flow through me without judgment and without resistance. And these are my lessons to learn, and hopefully these are lessons that may resonate with you, or may give you the permission you need to drop a couple of balls and, like me, realize which ones are actually real and need to get back into the air, and which ones were just pressures that we put on and rather imaginary in their significance and importance. And so to me and to you, I say, get one foot in front of the other. Find your bearings, find your grounding. If that's all you can do in a day. Ground. Spiritual kiss. And ground yourself. Land. I allow yourself the space and the time for divine timing to come to fruition. And it's not always on our time. It's very rarely on our time. My beautiful Lightworkers, I'll see you when I see you, hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'll allow spirit and my body and my soul to guide that decision. Namaste.